Hello everybody, it's Michael with New Victory Gardening. Hope you're having a good day. So today I have my tiller here and it needs a pretty simple and straightforward repair. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that repair and maybe a bit of maintenance as well, clean it up a little bit, and then do some tilling of that little bed you see right behind. And so a day for tilling. And so I know some folks advocate not tilling. They promote managing your soil in a way to where you don't have to till. You grow cover crops, you use mulch, and or you grow certain types of things that you can just let seasonally grow and decompose and just plant right into that. My preference has been to keep all options open, and so this small tiller, it's a Honda tiller. This small tiller is a great bridge, I guess I'll say, because it's small and lightweight and it's extremely versatile. So it works really well with the New Victory Gardening concept and just being resilient, because you want a tool that can do a variety of jobs. And so this tiller is small enough to carry. You see the tools I'm going to use to do this job. And of course, I didn't have enough tools. I had to go and get a few more tools to make it all work. But you'll see here as I'm fixing it. So anyway, you have a tool. You want it to be able to do several things, right? And so this tool fits the bill well, and I've been really pleased with it. I've had this tiller for about maybe six years now, something like that, 5-6 years, and it's just a workhorse. It's so reliable and so versatile and reliable, right? That's great things to say about a tool. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just taking, you have to disassemble some of the simple pieces like the air filter and the box that holds the air filter, and then you have to pop off a line from the fuel tank going into the tiller. So I'm kind of just disconnecting a few things that I need to disconnect so that I can get to the actual piece that I'm going to repair, which is the priming bulb. So the little plastic priming bulb that you use to start these engines. And so here it is. That was clear when I first got this tiller, and you see just with time and use, it's not clear anymore, and it's developed a crack. And with that crack, I can't create the suction that's needed to get fuel going, and so starting the engine becomes extremely difficult. But there you go. You see the new one. New one's nice and clear, new, ready to go. So I'll go ahead and make that quick replacement. And the second part will be just me putting everything back together. I used to take pictures of things, right? If you not super handy or mechanical, you take a picture of how it looks before, and then you use that picture as your reference while you're putting it back together. But this one's simple enough. I didn't need to take a picture, and it also gave me an opportunity to clean a little bit of dirt out and maintain this tiller. And so my grandfather, he had a good saying. They were Depression era folks, and they said that the small amount of money that they make and have, with that you really can't afford to buy a cheap tool. And so it may seem kind of like a strange thing to say, but if you don't have a lot of money, a lot of times it's better to spend the money you have, like spend a little bit more money and get a tool that is going to be a good tool and last and do its job, as opposed to buying a cheaper tool that has a higher likelihood of breaking down or not working the way that it should. And so this tiller kind of fits that bill, right? It costs a little bit more than other tillers in its size range, but actually now I think this one may be one of the only ones that's lasted in this size. But anyway, you pay a little more for the Honda engine, and you pay a little bit more for the reliability, and you pay a little bit more for the versatility. But I tell you, when I use this tool, it just works. I bring it out of storage, prime it up, check the oil, check the air filter, put fuel in it. It starts on the first or second pull every time. You go through the process right, and you do the regular maintenance and take care of it, and it is as reliable as that dog there, or a good horse, or any other reliable creature. And that's exactly what you need, something that can just do the job. And so I really enjoy this tiller. You know, it tills about maybe a 10 to 12 inch swath. You can carry it around with your hand. It's light enough to carry in place wherever you need it. And this thing makes short work of my 8x10 beds. You'll see it makes short work of that smaller bed in the front. It's just about 7x7. I can till out, you know, a 20 foot by 20 foot area, and it tills, you know, up to 6 inches deep, and you can get different tines and it'll go even deeper. And so it's kind of a small but mighty. Like, don't get it confused when you look at it. It's small but it's mighty. And so there you go, got everything back together. Got the tiller started now, and we'll go ahead and test it out, doing what it does best on this bed here. And you know, I'm a fan of being able to deal with anything that might come up, and this tiller really helps you be able to do that. And so in my garden, I kind of bridge the gap. So I'm not no-till, but I don't till very heavily. I only turn maybe about the top 2 to 3 inches of the soil, and I'll turn in, like here I'm about to turn in the oats that we planted last season. I've been letting them kind of sit and decay, and so now I'm going to turn them into the soil so they'll finish that process. And so in so doing, oh, there's the hole that was in. I'm just thought it'd be cool to show the hole in the old priming bowl. But anyway, yeah, tilling it into the soil before the rainy season and before rain hits it really allows that organic matter to work into your soil. And I have clay soil, and so if I can get free organic matter in and let it break down slowly over the winter time, it just really helps my soil texture, helps my soil's ability to hold water, like in a way that plants can use it. You know, clay can hold water so much that, you know, plants can't even use it. And you see here, this tiller makes short work of it. I just till right through the bed, rake it smooth, and let it sit, and by next spring it'll be ready to go. So I wish you all well in your gardening adventure, and I will talk to you on the next video. Take care. Bye now.